What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome to a discussion video. Of course, I have to. I'm a self-aware YouTuber, and I'm sure a lot of us that make YouTube videos are obviously self-aware of hashtag clickbait and all that stuff. We know how to play the YouTube game, but in reality, I really have been wanting to have like a discussion about Injustice 3 because we're approaching the 1-year anniversary of MK11. We know some of the DLC characters that have been data mined, and I'll mention a spoiler warning. By the way, oh man, Super, you cannot drop those Leonardo combos, man. Come on, they look too hot for you to drop them. But I'll give a spoiler warning for you guys who might not want to know who potentially is going to be coming in a maybe combat pack 2 or like a short version of another combat pack, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So NetherRealm released a little intro dialogue between two jokers, and I'll play it right now. All right, so here's the intro. I'm just gonna shut up.
We'll have to make do as a dynamic duo. Only two of us? That's an injustice. What we could do with a third.
Oh, NetherRealm, you guys are so cheeky. And so this being like a teaser or a hint at an Injustice 3 is sort of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's sort of a stretch, but I want to use this video to talk about the inevitability of an Injustice 3. Like, my dream scenario would be a DC versus Marvel game made by NetherRealm, but that's virtually impossible, right? I don't think that will ever happen. So the most likely scenario is to have another Injustice game. It just depends if NetherRealm's gonna maintain their game's cycle of every 2 years a new NetherRealm game comes out, or if they're gonna give MK11 an extra year to to add content, etc. Oh god, a mineral ad. Oh, I forgot, this is an Injustice video, so I actually do not get demonetized for Injustice videos. Wow, that is one thing that YouTubers are gonna love. If we do have an Injustice game, we won't have to worry about, is this video gonna get demonetized? Is this video gonna get demonetized? Oh man, my reaction video is gonna be hidden because YouTube decides it wants to demonetize violent content, and MK11 is the king in YouTube land when it comes to demonetized videos, so that would definitely be a plus. But you guys know Ed Boon has talked about this before. He said that MK11 is going to get the most support, or the longest amount of support. The 6 DLC characters that we have gotten, or that we will get eventually when Spawn comes out and Joker comes out, it would have taken up almost a year of the game's life cycle, right? Compare that to MKX, where in 6 months we got Combat Pack 1 and Combat Pack 2. And you compare that to Injustice, where I think in 9 months we got 9 DLC characters. Was it 9 months, or maybe by the probably like I would probably say like 11 months, somewhere around there. We got Fighter Pack 1, Fighter Pack 2, and Fighter Pack 3. So just comparing the games, and having 3 more DLC characters to go, at least from the data mining, that's gonna be, a year and a half of support that the game has gotten via updates and via DLC characters coming in at a slower rate. So my theory for Injustice 3 is that if we only get these 3 DLC characters that were data mined, which are, again, little spoiler warning, click off now if you don't want to know who the last 3 DLC characters are going to be: Shiva, Ash Williams, and Fujin. Those are the 3 characters that were data mined, along with Spawn, Joker, all these characters that we couldn't believe were going to be in the game, right? So obviously the data mining is not lying. These are going to be 3 characters that are going to be introduced into MK11. Now my theory is that if we only get these 3 characters that have been data mined, that Injustice 3 will be announced later this year, because a new NetherRealm game comes out every 2 years, which means that by the time the current game is a year old, maybe a little bit extra with Injustice 2 because, you know, we had to wait for the MK11 reveal until like December. And it was only like 6 months before the game came out, which was insane. And if NetherRealm maintains their release schedule, which they have maintained it pretty much to a T since MK9, with a April release date excluding Injustice 2, which came out in May, we should be expecting an Injustice 3 next year in April or May. Now, keep in mind, this is only, I think this is only a possibility if there's only 3 characters in the next combat pack. Now, if there are 6 characters in the next combat pack, then I 100% think that Injustice 3 will happen, but it won't happen for an extra year. So NetherRealm will definitely stay true in supporting MK11 for a lot longer than the other titles, you know, an extra year, because those 6 DLC characters, just like the ones in Combat Pack 1, would take up pretty much an entire year. So that's my little discussion on Injustice 3. From a little tease that might not even mean anything in the long run, but also keep in mind NetherRealm teases things all the time that end up being in the next game. But I think Injustice 3 is going to happen no matter what. Like, either it's this upcoming year that's coming up or 2022, there's definitely going to be an Injustice 3. But like I said, my little theory is that if we only get the 3 characters that have been data mined, which are Ash, Shiva, and Fujin, as the final DLC characters for MK11 before like the complete edition comes out, then for sure there will be an Injustice 3 next year in 2021, and it'll probably get announced again at the Game Awards, because the Game Awards are in December. I don't think we're gonna get anything at E3. I really don't, unless they reveal that there will only be 3 DLC characters. Even then, I think there's more of a chance of like a DLC character trailer coming out around that time than anything for Injustice 3. But of course, with next gen around the corner, NetherRealm already has the tools and access for, you know, whatever next gen console they're going to be, or obviously the PS5 and the new Xbox. They have all that technology available to them already. So I'm sure they're going to be working on that if it's going to be the next project that they focus on for next year. But that is going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys think about an Injustice 3. I'm sure a lot of like Beast Boy fans and Constantine fans and people like that who love those characters and wanted them for Injustice 2 are going to be very happy if there's an Injustice 3 coming next year, because that means there's a huge chance those fan favorite characters are going to make it onto that game. And my God, with the next gen, I'm sure Injustice 3, whenever it comes out, is going to look absolutely beautiful. Probably the best looking NRS game of all time. I mean, Injustice 2, look at this game. It still looks beautiful. And this was like before MK11. So NetherRealm always steps it up with each new game. And, you know, whether it's this year that they announce Injustice 3 or it's next year and it comes out in 2022. Damn, that seems like a long time. But you know what? Time passes by very, very fast. Before we know it, you know, it's going to be here. So I'm looking forward to whatever they come up with. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I miss doing these like videos where I'm just like talking about a topic and stuff like that. I should really get back to doing Q&A videos again, because that was like my chance to just talk to you guys, talk to the people. And you know, you guys know I love to talk, right? I always go on these little tangents. So these like normal commentary videos. Ooh, oh, come on. Did you really drop that combo? Oh my God, man. Come on. Oh, wait. That guy dropped the combo, right? Yeah, because I just whooped his ass right now with Leo. Okay. So I guess I used Leo the entire time. Makes sense, right? So that's a good thing he dropped the combo. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you aren't subscribed already, make sure you guys do so. And if you want to see some more, there's videos popping up on the screen right now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.